Forests are beyond trees and wild animals, but a place where dangerous mythical creatures are known to take refuge, from mysterious creatures in the dark to completely unrecognizable forces in broad daylight. So in this video, we're going to show you unbelievable encounter caught on trail cam. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Humpy Ghost. It's probably the hump that may have gotten it not so mobile. A group of friends who are lighting up firecrackers to celebrate the 4th of July when they were interrupted by a high-pitched guttural cry. Curious for answers, they decided to investigate the noise. While passing through the trees, they were abruptly stopped after spotting what looks to be a weird humpy entity in the dark. Since the idea of getting closer to identification wasn't an option, they decided to lobby a flying firecracker in its direction before running away. Many take it to be a case of a drugged-up human, but whatever it was surely is a terrifying sight to behold. Skeleton with glowing eyes. Either this is a prison escapee or a good old ghost. A group of young hikers who were out on a camping trip in Costa Nino National Forest, Arizona. While exploring the forest, they noticed a troubled-looking man sitting beside a narrow stream of water. To get a better look at it, the light was focused on it, to which it reacted by suddenly turning and staring at them. It had a shaved head with a skinny body, almost as if it were a Halloween skeleton. No matter how dark it gets, human eyes does not glow or reflect light, which clearly shows that this was no human, but a skeleton ghost. Flying humanoid. If the furry humanoids weren't spooky enough, you now have one that can fly. Two young boys, while playing in the backyard of a farm in Kent, United Kingdom, noticed a weird-looking hive with their father filming the video and getting closer to the hive when a flying bug came out of the hive. At first, it was thought to be a firefly or dragonfly, but seconds later they could notice that this bug is humanoid. From arms to legs, it had a body structure completely similar to that of a human with wings to fly. As it came flying out, the father and the kids reacted by fleeing away. Since the footage has gone viral, many call it a real-life fairy. Sword hand skeleton. Something as scary as this surely redefines the notion of haunting spirits in graveyards. With the appearance of a sharp footstep-like trail all around the cemetery, grave diggers decided to place a trail camera, hoping to find some answers. To their surprise, a disturbing-looking wraith being was caught on camera. As it was passing by the graves, using its sword-like limbs to move, its body was merely a dark shade of skeleton. While many consider it a rogue ghost, some call it to be a case of reincarnation or a dead man walking. Before we move on, support us by hitting subscribe and the bell icon to get notified when we post new videos. Now let's get back to our topic. Shady beast. With little to no trees around, the chances of it being a monkey, it's next to impossible. Of footage captured in a woodland area in Nebraska shows a troubled-looking individual that was spotted by a passerby as it appeared out from behind the grass. The author of the video at first thought it to be a monkey in distress, or an animal of some kind, until it got closer and up on its hind, revealing its terrifying face as it began chasing. The recorder described it to have a beastly appearance, which after the video got viral was later nicknamed the Shady Beast. Cryptid caught on camera. Cryptid or not, even they tend to make mistakes, and kid seen and explore while placing his trail camera in a mountain forest somewhere in the United States found a mysterious shadowy figure. It was seen curiously peeking out from next to a broad tree trunk and got caught on the camera that was still recording. Although it didn't show any sinister intentions, the cameraman quickly ran away from the area. The fact that the nature of this being is unknown, and you never know what it might be capable of, he instinctively decided to run away. The figure remains a complete mystery, despite widespread online exposure. Glowing-eyed mummy chase. Just by looking at the glowing eyes, you can know this certainly is no hoax. In September 2019, two colleagues were returning from work in their car when a manly figure in the dark started sprinting parallel to them. Seconds later, the ghostly figure closed in towards the light, revealing its final form. It seemed to look like a mummy with glowing eyes and incredible speed. First, it got closer to them, and then attempted to jump in the vehicle when the driver was able to speed away. This certainly could not be a human, but a mummy that may have gotten possessed by a supernatural entity. Dark furry monster. This particular dark berry monster may initially seem like a man wearing a Halloween costume until you look closely at its eyes. Explorers, while passing through the forests of northern Ireland, spotted an eerie hiding behind the bushes. Due to the pitch darkness of the night, they were forced to get closer to it to investigate. While preaching religious chants, they were to get close, but still could barely see it. It had a dairy for a light coat with incredibly white eyes that were visible. Due to lack of light and fear of the unknown, they weren't able to get a good look at it despite being spitting distance away from it. Ghost attempts to hide. Either this ghost dozed off into the water, or it was attempting to hide. A trail camera planted on a bridge next to a haunted house captured footage of a ghost that tripped into a small stream. The camera was placed in the area to investigate the cause of disturbance in the area in the dead of night. After reviewing the footage, many believe that this would rather be a cause of a young woman being possessed by a ghost. Before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We got a lot more exciting content coming your way.